We need to kill them. We need to kill them.
Islam, I hate you. And Muslims, go back to your home because you are not welcome in the red, white, and blue. And there is no need to try to convert with the sword because we are now waging war against jihad and will soon end your crusade. And the only way you are welcome here is 6 feet beneath where your body is laid. And the ignorant say and emphasize these baseless statements of debasement that are being weaponized like gunpowder in magazines. They're being locked and loaded in newspapers, screens, and magazines, so you're hypnotized. Your eyes are the bullseyes so they shoot, then you're mentally paralyzed, unable to recognize the truth that is disguised in lies and fictions, so you're blindly befriending a foe while they're kindly creating a friction between you and your best friend Islam, which is only well-wishing with peace, sincerity, surrender, and submission to that being who brought you into your existence. But you choose to keep your enemies close and your dear friends at a far distance. Listen. They tell you that we're sick, but in fact they've infected you with a sickness, this phobia that is attacking your health and well-being of your spiritual fitness, only to profit their business, even for a few cents. So now we have the rise of smartphones, but people without common sense. And instead of learning about Islam directly from its source, of course, you decided to take sides from its opposing force, like trying to quench your thirst by putting your mouth on a flaming torch and scorch away any happiness. And in its place it ignites hatred, which leads to hate crimes and violence, not knowing exactly why. So like a martyr, you're ready to die, but as a patriot. It has your insight and vision narrowed and restricted, so with one brush you paint an image and have a whole nation convicted. And you say, he's a Muslim and a terrorist, so let's convict all of his kind. Well, in that case, we're all guilty of a crime of any man because we're all mankind. See, at the end of the day, your phobia is blind because you turn a blind eye at the truth and just too scared to face it. But like many others in the world, you'd hug and embrace it if you only open your ears, listen and hear. Because we fear the unknown, but what you don't know might actually be nothing to fear. Islam is the fastest growing religion, 2.3 billion and counting are the numbers of the believers' hearts that are pounding. While it's against discrimination, is open to all ethnicity and civilization and granted our women freedom and liberation. So no, they're not oppressed. Because if you ask a true Muslim woman, she'll tell you that she feels freedom when she puts on a dress. See, the beauty of Islam I can continue to express, but the best way to truly know is to put your taste buds to the test and just take a moment and savor. You might just enjoy the flavor. In doing so, there's no harm, you're only doing yourself a favor. Because Islam is peace, and I testify to that because a peaceful Muslim is who I am. And Islamophobia isn't real, because you'll see, what you fear isn't Islam. Can someone tell me what is love? Because I surely don't see it. Besides that I keep hearing the word love being repeated